Hello for the 16th week in Ordinary Time. Used all three readings, Genesis 18, Colossians 1, and Luke 10 this morning, but mainly Luke 10. All kinds of good, interesting things you could speak about, but I just went one. Hospitality in the Old Testament, unbelievably good in the first reading. The sufferings of Jesus Christ and Paul's concept of what is insufficient in the sufferings of Jesus Christ. Another interesting idea. But I find the most interesting is the gospel, where it talks about Martha and Mary. And I think we all love this because we're all, in a sense, Martha or Mary or both. And the key thing is when Jesus says to Martha, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." Only one thing. What is that only one thing? What the heck is Jesus talking about? Well, I'll tell you what I know about that one thing, and the answer is I really don't know what this one thing is. So I racked my brain and I thought, and I ask you to rack your brain too. What is this one thing? And I said, well, Mary, as opposed to Martha, she's with Jesus and she's looking for meaning in life and she's experiencing the goodness of Jesus. One thing. Or Mary is trying to figure out her true self, while Martha's out there rattling all the pots and pans in the kitchen, trying to whip up a meal, getting upset. And Mary is there trying to find her true self. Another idea. Or Mary seeks other people more than having a good dinner. And she's really happy with Jesus. She's seeking God, or she's seeking Jesus. And that's her most important thing of what she wants to do with her life, as opposed to her sister. One thing? Well, maybe it's just Mary seeking God, and we know Jesus is God, so she's attracted to that. Is that the one thing? Well, I think all of these are halfway decent attempts to figure out what is that one thing, but in reality, I don't absolutely know what is this one thing. So I would ask you to, why don't you just rack your own heart or your brain? And, are you a person of the practical, of getting everything together and worrying about everything here and now, what's going on? Or are you a person more like Mary, who's more interested in that one thing? A relationship, or meaning, or goodness, or the thrust trying to find God. I like that. At least it's good for me to say, what is the one thing that is the most important thing for me in my life? And now, I can guarantee you one thing, and that is the one thing is not winning the lottery. It's something else. What do you think it really is that Jesus was talking about when he said, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need, if only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her." Mysterious. The one thing, the most important thing in life. What is it? Have a good day.